Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. And you're in my kitchen today, but not to cook. I have a new toy. I've actually had this for a couple of months now, and yes, I'm just getting around to learning how to work it. I had one several years ago that was a little bit more detailed than this, and I guess I was intimidated by it. I never really learned how to work it. I don't even think I worked it one time. I sold it at a garage sale real cheap. I'm sure the person that bought it got a great deal and they love it. But I thought this would be a great way to preserve food. Right now, I'm wrapping in freezer paper. Okay, you can buy this at Walmart. This works good too, but I was wrapping in all my meats in that, and then also putting them in a labeled baggie and freezing, okay? Well, putting them in these FoodSaver bags and completely, vacuuming out all the air, you can save your meat for much longer in the freezer. So this is a game changer. It really is. And it takes up much, much less space in the freezer than how I've been packing things away. So I've been busy playing. I have packaged up several chicken breasts, some pork loin chops, some bacon, and I have some bacon left to do that I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? I just have the beginning equipment that came with the machine when we bought it. Yes, I need to go buy some more bags or a roll, this roll, where you can make your own bags. And I've learned how to do that now, so I'm going to pull you around here and show you how to do that as I package up the remaining bacon that I want to freeze. This one is, well, it just says FoodSaver. I don't know what model. Yeah, I'm not sure. But also, it came with this little contraption, and I've got bags that you can vacuum the air out of that too. I'm going to be reading up on how to do that. So it came with everything possible that you might need to do some food preservation. But anyway, let me pull you around here and show you how I'm gonna make my own bags and seal them for the freezer. This is the bag, and it's just a roll that you can make your own bags from. Put it in the machine, and there's a slicer tool here. You put it under this. It's actually called the cutter tool, okay? And you just make your bag as big as you want it. Now, we buy, yes, the pound bag of, or the pound package of bacon, and then usually cut it in half and fry only half at a time. So that's what I'm going to make a bag for, is half. And the last bag I made was, well, it was the right size. Let me do this again here because I don't want a real big plastic bag. That should be more than enough. Right there. So I'm going to cut the bag size. You slide that bar over and back, and that cut my bag, okay? And then I'm going to seal the one side. There's the sealer strip here. I'm going to put the edge of the bag in there and close the machine and hope that was in there good enough. Yep. And then there's a knob on the side here. I don't know if you can see this here. A knob on the side here. Right now it's on open. In the middle is where you want to put it to store the unit away or to operate. Now it's in the operate position. And I'm going to just seal. I'm not doing any food yet. I'm just sealing the bag. So I press the button for seal, which is the red light, and wait until that red light goes off. And then one side of this bag, the bag I'm making, will be sealed. And I can put the bacon in here and seal the other side. Okay, when the red light goes out, that means the bag is sealed. So I'm going to open it. And yes, one side of the bag is very nicely sealed. And it's warm, but it's not too hot to touch. So I'm going to put my bacon in. Well, first I'm going to label it. Label your bags. Bacon. And I put the date on it of when we purchased. So I'm going to take this hunk of bacon out and stick it in the bag. and push it as far down to the bottom as I can, because you want to leave at least 3 inches of bag material open for sealing. Okay. And then you put the open end of the bag back onto the machine. Close the door. Turn it to operate. And you're going to, this is moist food, so I'm going to press moist and then vacuum seal. And you wait until that red light goes off to know that it's all finished. But it's already sucked all the air out of there. Okay, the red light has gone off, so I'm going to open the machine. And look at that. Nicely sealed, vacuum packed, and it's going in the freezer. And then you let it set for about 20 seconds before you can do anything else, and wipe out the tray here. It collected some juice on that last one. That's the first time in all the stuff that I have vacuum packed where something did leak into the tray here, which is okay. You just wipe it clean. But I'm going to move on. I've got, I think, about 2 more pounds of bacon to freeze up, so I'm going to package it up, making my own bags like I did with this roll. And that should do it. I got my bag. And I'm going to get this started and go get the bacon. But I thought I would just show you guys what I've got going here. I think this is just wonderful. I should have, when I bought it before a couple years ago, I should have played with it and learned how to do it, but I wasn't into food preservation then, and like I said, this was several years ago. So now it's different. I'm ready, and I'm going to town on this thing. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good one out there. You take care, and I'll be talking to you again real soon, but it's going to be bye for this time. One more thing to show you about this FoodSaver. I've done all of the packaging except for one little hunk of bacon that I'm going to freeze up. And I'm using up the last of the bags that came supplied with this FoodSaver to begin with. I might be buying more, but you can still use the roll, which fits inside the machine, this roll, and then you make whatever size bag you want. I do need to get another roll to keep going on this, because this has been an amazing space saver in the freezer, and it works wonderful. And like I said before, meats will stay longer in the freezer than if you wrapped it with that freezer paper, or put it in a baggie, or wrapped it up else, with something else. But my last little hunk of bacon is going to go in this bag. And this bag, like I said, was already made. Meaning, I didn't make it. Okay. Let me just throw that in the bag. And let me put you down here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you can leave the bag, the roll of bags in here. That doesn't matter, because what I'm using is right up front here. And you put the edge of the bag on the, what's the term for this thing? The vacuum channel. Well, there is a channel down here, and so you put the bag over that for it to seal properly. And then you switch it to operate. The lights will come on, and I've got moist food in here, so I'm going to click it to moist, click vacuum seal, and it goes to work. Don't know if you can tell, but it did seal that up really good. And now I'm just waiting for that red light to go off to tell me that it's fully sealed. And that's it. Open the machine up. And there it is. It's all sealed very nicely in this freezer package. So to the freezer it goes. This is what I've accomplished tonight so far. All the bacon and the chicken breasts and the last hunk of bacon in the freezer. Freeze good.